אז בוקר טוב.
בוקר טוב.
אנחנו נמצאים בבית מדרש צבי, וצבי אמר לי שיהיה בית מדרש, מה? אסור לה, אוקיי. הוא אמר לי לא לדבר. אבל we're not making a building campaign, let's put it that way. אוקיי? כל בית מדרש, ברוך השם, אנחנו לומדים, מזכים את המקומות שאנחנו לומדים, כל מקום, וגם כן כל מי ששומע, שבאמת יקבלו ברכה מהלימודים. אני רוצה להתחיל את השיר. I want to begin this year with wishing Leib Yosef a happy birthday, Chav Shvat. Happy birthday to you.
Who is that?
That's my son. Leib Yosef, the Mashgiach in Ziva Torah, Rav Shmuel, Brazil, who has right now a big campaign. There are a lot of yeshivas right now with a charity. You ever hear of charity? CHRIDY,
Sure.
matching funds and all that stuff. Everyone should be mezocha to Eitz Chaim Hi L'Machzikim Bada. Chafetz Chaim, as we've learned, he said it's very important to support Torah. Okay, so that's as far as happy birthdays go.
How
And
much are they trying to raise?
they have a goal.
Charity, you set a goal.
Yes, I know. Look, as much as possible. I know they have one. I had, even for my grandson, also had one. Baruch Hashem, there are plenty places to give. So we want to give a full shlema Shmuel ben Chanalea, Shmuel Greenwald, who put into our kvutza, who put in the chelik bays of the Shmiras Haloshon, so you can follow the text. You can chazer whatever you hear. Aryeh Leib ben Chaytuba, that's Lenny. Yara Nisim ben Ofra, Pesach Yosef ben Hinda, that's Pesach Kron. Aaron Tzvi ben Nechama, that little baby who needs a Yeshua, Binyamin ben Daniel Margilis, Chaim Daniel ben Hodoya. I hope no news is good news in that respect. Let's hope he's getting better. Yisrael ben Imbal Esther. So these should also all have a full shlema. You know that we begin this year, although I don't know what the beginnings, we have many beginnings in this year. We give a shir and
There's only one beginning.
I don't know. There's the beginning of the beginning and the Atchalt the Geula,
That's the beginning.
So I don't know.
To have a beginning of a beginning is a stira minei obey.
No, they say Matzmiach Karen Yeshua. First of all, the only beginning, my dear friend, is
only one
I
rachis.
don't know. That's right. There's only one rachis. HaKadosh
right.
Baruch Hu. That's what we say in Adon Olam. But anyway, let's get back from the ontological discussion, okay?
What?
Ontological. You could look that up. Well, instead of discussing that, I wanted to also give a plug.
Smart plug?
Yes, no plug, Micha. Plug for saying Tehillim. There are different segulos, and I'm going to talk about two today, and we're going to continue before this year. Ha'omer Tehillim, hu k'mispalel, v'kum hu gam ka'osek b'Torah. Ki kvar bikesh David HaMelech, alav v'shalom, sheyu makablim schar, hakoret b'Tehillim, b'psukim, b'omek haTorah, k'negoyim v'olos. That lashon shla, shnei luchos habris shelo hakodesh. Kach hu omer v'ata yesh lecha et hasidur shelo she'ata mitpalel, אז אם אתה תראה שמדבר על סגולה של תהילים, תמצא מה שקראתי.
I wonder if the shlah was into shluck rock.
Shloch. I'm sure rock, Kadosh Baruch Hu, Ein Od Milvado. I'm sure he was into that, the rock. And we want to get rid of the Evan from Shmuel ben Chanalea. We want to get rid of that rock. Anyway, the second skula of Tehillim. Amiras Tehillim, To'il Latzil Midimyonei Hayetzer. This is from Tzadik HaKohen Lublim in his Sefer Tzidkas HaTzadik. So it protects you from the Yetzer Hara. Tehillim. That's what he brings down. He says, Amiras Tehillim, To'il Latzil Midimyonei Hayetzer. Okay, so that's the lashon. So that being said, Of course, we'll mention the fact that today's the art site of Rabbi Yosef Me'ampoli and Ovadia ben Shalom Hodaya and Chaim David ben Yisachar Ber Bernhard. Manyen Harav at the Oxford Shul in South Africa in Johannesburg was Rabbi Bernhard, and we also know that the first heart transplant was for Dr. Bernhard, but I am sure this is not what we're talking about. Different Bernhard. Okay, צריכים להגיד את התהילים. היום אנחנו בקוף למד זין.
על נהרות בבל, שם ישבנו גם בכינו בזוכרנו את ציון, על ערבים בתוכה תלינו כנורותינו, ישמשלונו שובנו, דברי שיר ותולדנו שמחה, שירו לנו משיר ציון,
לא שחבושה
על אדמת אם אשכחך ירושלים.
I wonder if it's like his voice or in the chorus.
תדבק לשוני.
How do you like that Yerushalayim?
Is it in his solo or it's just for his music?
Oh, I think it died. That's exactly what I want. Okay, we have to do Im Eshkachech Yerushalayim Tishkach Yemini Tishkach Yemini Im Eshkachech Yerushalayim Tishkach Yemini Tidbak Lishoni Lechiki Im Lo Eskarechi Im Lo Ale Es Yerushalayim Al Rosim Chasi Al Ya 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 Zechor Adonai Levnei Adam Es Yom Yerushalayim Om Yimoru Orad Yitzabah Mas Bavel Asher Asher Yisraelim B'chem Yelizkum Leah Asher Yochez Min Pesel Olayich El Hasela Acheinu Kol Beis Yisrael Acheinu Kol Beis Yisrael Haneslunim B'tzara B'tzara Uvashivya Omdim Bein Bayam Uvein Bayabasha Hamahakom Yerachem Yerachem Aleim Yotziei Mitzara L'Revacha Merfei L'Liora U'Mishiba L'Geula Hashta Bagala U'Vizman Kari V'nomar Amen. No, Al Naras Bavel. Nebin the Teichen von Bavel. That's easy. The Naharos are Teichen.
Teich is a river.
River. Sham Yashavnu, dort zenen men gesetzen. Auf dem Od Kluggendig. Even though we were crying out, Gam Bochinu. Euch hab mir geweint. Geweint. There's a difference. When you live, it's weint, and geweint means to cry. Bezachrenu Esion, wenn mir haben der Mond, as Yerushalayim, as the Beis Mikdash is Chorav. Dem Mizmor Zok Dovid Melch Baruch HaKodesh, B'shas Nevuchah Metzer, the Kenig from Bavel.
The Kenig is the king.
That vertreiben die Yidden in Golis, caused tzaras to the Yidden in Golis. That der Russia verlangen von de Levium soll singen. They would challenge the Levium that they should sing und spielen mit dem Fiddle and should play the fiddle.
Mitten fiddle.
Dieselbe Lieder. Lieder means songs. The Lieder was die haben gesehen in Beis Hamikdash. Haben die Levien behalt the fiddle sufficient the Arava Bema. And even the Nebuchadnezzar wanted them to play the fiddle. They hid it in between the bushes over there, the Arava bushes. He brings in Sagrayim, he brings down the Medrash. So that's Heintige Yiddish from the Psukim for the Heintige. Hat der jüdische Wort? Also noch nicht. Wir lernen Rabbi Yossi Mampali ben Chiel Michel נולד בתקופת חייו של בעל שם טוב ונפטר באמפולי ביום חשבת ב-1812. It's interesting how when you think of 1812, you think of the 1812 overture, you think of the war, the battle. Okay, here we got. We're better than a Zamir over here. What we do, we have our own orchestra. Odos Leila Sama Super Bishvechei Habesht.
Meir Shapiro, from the Rosh Hashiva Chachmei Lublin,
right,
said when you go to a chasana, he says you should bring the band with you.
You should be the actually the dancers. K'sha'aviv Rabbi Yechiel Michel Hamagid Mizlochov Yashav Eitzel Habesht Amar Lo Habesht Lachzor Maher Lebeisel Ki Ishto Makshel Leledis U'Mosel Gamlech Lachash gave him a little incantation. Lamar Leoledet Miyad Nolad Rabbi Yosef Laviv Haya Chamish Banim Ubas. That means he had 5 brothers. Yosef Me'ampoli Habchor. He was the Bechor. Rabbi Yitzchak Miradville. Rabbi Binyamin Zev Mizabraj. Moshe Mizvil. Hurak Shel Sheles Zvil Nimsheches Ad Zmanenu. In other words, this Moshe Zvil was part of this
Zviller.
The Zvillers.
Zviller dynasty.
Which is right next to the Mir Yeshiva. There's the Zvil Yeshiva. Rabbi Mordechai Mekremnitz. Okay, Rabbi Yechiel Michel Ti Eretz Chamishes Bonov Kechamishe Chumshei Torah. I remember saying this last year. Rabbi Mordechai Keneged Sefer Dvarim Lekachai Hashem Mishpachai Ladov Mishnah. He changed his name from Yosef Mimpoli to Mishnah. Al Shem Sefer Dvarim Shu Mishnah Torah. Rabbi Yosef Haya Chotem Rabbi Menachem Man Mivitkov. Aviv Shel Rabbi Yosef Rabbi Yechiel Michel Lacham Beludshov V'Chavifot Neged HaMisnagdim Lachen Girshu Oto V'Higio Le'ampoli Yampoli Chiem Elfanav Rabbi Yecheskel Lando Hanod Rabbi Yehuda Ad She'avar LePrag B'Shnat 1755 V'Hafla Panam B'Michtav L'Noid Rabbi Yehuda B'Kesh Mimenu Hagen Al Rabbi Yechiel Michel Kichol Mashav L'Shem Shemayim. Rabbi Yechiel Michel Niftar. Boy, I could see I'm very boring here. Rabbi Yechiel Michel Niftar B'Yampoli B'Chafei Elul B'Shnat 1781 Ubno Rabbi Yosef Yoresh at Kiso Rabbi Cheskel Landa Masker Rabbi Yosef B'Sifrot Slach, the Slach Sefer Tzion Nefesh Chaya Slach on Beah La'arotza Rabbah. Rabbi Yosef Hayat Godel B'Torah Baki Gambe Philosophia HaYehudit. Philosophia Rabbi Yosef. You could look up the word ontological, okay, or existential. Tfilato Shel Rabbi Yosef Hayat B'Dveikus V'Islavus Gdola.
Is ontological with an O?
Yes. Gam Chutano Reb Baruch Mimeshbej Hiflig B'Shivcho Al Af Reb Baruch Lo Hanahag L'Shabech Tzadikim Shechayu B'Doro Mibanav Reb Yisrael Mitushim Reb Chaim Isashniv Reb Yitzchak Mikalis Miflug Achno Reb Getzel Reb Shmuel Haya Aviv Shel Reb Aya Leib Rosh Hashanah Chasidus Proskorov. I have to tell you, half of these Shalshalot, these dynasties, I never heard of. Just half? Reb Yisrael Lilinshka Lebeis Apta. B'Sefer Kav V'Noki Shel Ben Achiv Reb Yechiel Michel Ben Masha Mashkovitz Huva B'Maseh Nora Ech Reb Yosef Mimpoli Amad Lifnei Beis Din Shel Mala Ve'ech Tarnu B'Ado Aviv V'Habesht Ad Sheyotza B'Tzedek Dino V'Nisrapa Mechilga. Okay, so Ad Kan Reb Yosef Mimpoli. Mir geht sich von dem Beis Medrash. Ich darf sagen a Preda.
Chaim Tovim!
No, ich sag auf dem Baruch Otto. Okay, was noch? Ihr wollt ein neues Wort? Ein neues jiddische Wort?
Balaver Kleider.
Kleder means clothing.
Balaver?
That must probably be old.
No,
Beloved.
nice clothing.
Oh, Balava.
Don't know why.
Balava. Okay.
It's in a story I read.
Oh, a story you read, Balava? And how did you looked that up in Google? The translate?
Translate.
Yeah. I have. It's pretty good. Anyway.
I just rebound a Yiddish, Hebrew, Yiddish English dictionary that I have from my bubby. And it was like in 2 pieces with all the binding and everything. And I gave it in to be rebound. And it's very, very beautiful. It's really, really nice. It's a nice, big, thick dictionary like that. But I can look up a word in a fraction of the time
That you open
on
it
Google
up and
Translate than I can
turn
find
the
the word in
pages.
there. Yeah.
And it's interesting when you use Google Translate that one letter off would give you a completely different word.
Right.
So you've got to be careful.
Got
Although
to be careful.
true. Okay. So
On that note,
Danos Chaim Tovim. So
Chaim Tovim.
and we
We'll
should
see you
hear-
tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem.
Yes, Hashem. I won't mention what will happen tomorrow, but I'm sure it will be Shachianu. I'm sorry. Something new.
Ena bracha smuya ena bracha chala l'dover samu min ha'ayin.
That's right, I got you. Sneeze. That's why we hide all the good stuff here. It's called Kabbalah.
Im kabbalah kibalti.
Just make sure you get a receipt for everything you buy. Kabbalah. Oh, Chaim Tovim.
Chaim Tovim.
Thank you, Tzvi. Okay. We already learned at one of our yard sites. We're on our way. And we can enjoy this beautiful, beautiful weather. Although they said, Amru sheyeh shelig biyom Shabbat, achshav omrim shdochim et forecast, v'omrim shezeh yeh biyom sheni, Monday we'll have snow. We'll see. Mirz Hashem, and they're talking about accumulation. The low rock, kacha shichva elyona, avol yachol liot kama centimeters, kacha omrim. Okay, getting close to our destination. Mitkarvim, machlim, before Shlema, l'chaim Yisrael, ben Freda Hadassah, v'Daniel ben Shoshana, כמנהג שלנו, שיהיה לנו את החטופים שאנחנו רוצים לראות אותם בחיים. לדאבוני, אנחנו שומעים שיבוא ביום חמישי, יביאו מייס מצווה, את אלה שנחטפו ונרצחו ועוד לא נקברו. אוקיי, היום זה גם כן היורצייט של עובדיה בן שלום הודיה, שנולד ב-1889 ונפטר ב-1969, נולד בחלב בסוריה. ב-1898 עלה עם משפחתו לארץ ישראל, למד בתלמוד תורה דורש ציון, ואחר כך בישיבת חסד אברהם ותפארת ירושלים. התחתן ב-1906 לצלחה. ב-1923 עם הוקמה ישיבת פורת יוסף, התמנה לראש מספתא, וגם היה פעיל בישיבת עוז והזר, ישיבת המקובלים. ב-1925 היה חבר בית דין עדה החרדס, עדה הספרדים, בירושלים. ב-1939 היה דיין בבית דין בפתח תקווה. ב-1951 היה בבית דין הגדול לירושלים. יזם שיקום ישיבת המקובלים בית אל, והיה ראש ישיבה שמה. ב-1954 היה שיקום. היה חבר, הוא חיבר שלוש תשובos ישכיל עבדי, שלוש תשובos דעה והשכל, ויקח עובדיהו עבד המלך שלום עבדו דבר שלום. עד כאן היורצייט של עובדיה בן הודיה. חיים דוד, היום זה היורצייט גם של חיים דוד בן יששכר ברנהרד, שמכונה האדמו"ר הרופא. נולד ב-1775 ונפטר ב-1858. היה רופא יהודי פולני מפורסם שחזר בתשובה והצטרף לתנועת החסידוס. הוא היה רופא של פרדריק וילהלם III, המלך פרוסיה, המלך האחרון בפולין. עד כאן היורצייטים של היום. אנחנו מתחילים בפרק ב' ובשמירת הלשון חלק שני. עוד מעניין הזה אנחנו ממשיכים. הנה אמרו חכמינו זיכרונם לברכה ביומא, מסכת יומא ל"ט עמוד א', על הפסוק ויקרא י"א מ"ג, ולא תטמאו בהם ונטמאתם bam. You should not become tamei with them and get mixed up with them. Adam metamei atzmo ma'at, im Adam oseh defiles himself a little, metamim oso harbe. Melamata, if he's metamei himself down here on earth, metamei oso lamala, he gets defiled up in heaven. Ba'olam hazeh, if it's defiled him in this world, metamim oso ba'olam haba. V'hinei Rashi Pirusham, metamim oso harbe. What do you mean by metamim oso harbe? Manichim oso letamei harbe, aval lashon metamim dachuk lefi zeh, achen lefi ma she'taknu el divrei hazor HaKodesh, nicha b'pshitus. V'hu shekosav sham, da'al yedei diburim asurim shediber. When you talk lashon hara through your diburim, nimshecha ruach hatuma alehem. The spirit of tuma, of defilement, encompasses you. The external spirits, these are the speech that is prohibited, and it defiles everything that was said in holiness. So whatever you learned, Torah and you daven and all these good things, by saying lashon hara, you defile all those good things and you lose your schar. Instead, when you have lashon, the davening and Torah, you rise up and become closer to the Shekhinah, to Kadosh Baruch Hu. Instead, you lose that. Because that tummy spirit, that defilement spirit, hovers over him. To the very core, the person becomes tamei through his speech. So, my recommendation and my eitzah and the lesson of today is, watch your tongue, shmiras halashon, and only speak aseh tov, and speak good. Everyone should only hear shmuos tovos.